Friends, and welcome to Learn Quick and Easy series by Average Classes. So if you are watching it for the first time, Learn Quick and Easy series is normally aimed to give you maximum marks in minimum time. Okay? So but caution note, this series is going to be very helpful for getting you through the written test. This series won't help you in interview. Remember, for interview you have to go to our detailed lectures only. Okay, but for written you have less time, you have to score more marks. This is the series for you. Okay, and those who have already gone through the detailed series, this is going to be a very good revision classes for you. Understood? And you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do subscribe. Thank you. So welcome to Average Classes. Okay, so today we will be studying merchant circle. Very important gate point of view, and we will be getting one question sure, either 1 mark or 2 mark. Okay, so we know already what are the forces that is acting. So this is your merchant circle, this is my tool. Okay, tool. Now how I'm gonna direct? See this. This is your force F. Which force, sir? F. F is the frictional force. And what is the normal force? What is the normal force with respect to your frictional force? That is my normal force only. Okay, N. We write it N like that. So what is the angle between them? Sir, beta. Beta is the friction angle. Okay. So now, what is this angle? Sir, alpha is this angle. Very good. So what will be this angle? Sir, opposite angle. That's why this is also alpha. Good. Now, this is a circle and this is the diameter of the circle. Okay. And we have took a triangle. Any triangle which is formed by a semicircle is which triangle? Right angle triangle. Always the semicircle makes which triangle? Right angle triangle. So this angle is 90 degree. This angle is 90 degree. This angle is beta. So how much will be this angle? Sir, this angle will be 90 minus beta. Very good. Okay? Got it? Now, see, this is your FC. This is your FT. You know, right? FT, cutting force. FT, sir, thrust force. FC is your cutting force, FT is your thrust force. This is also known as horizontal and vertical component of forces. Okay. So FC and FT. Again, what will be this angle? Come on, what will be this angle? Sir, this angle will be 90 because this is semicircle. Any triangle formed by a semicircle is a right angle triangle. Very good. Now, this total angle is 90 degree. This is 90 degree. Okay. So, what will be this angle? Sir, it is going to be 90, very good, 90 minus this angle. Sir, 90 minus beta plus alpha. So, what you got? 90 minus 90, nothing. So, what you got? Sir, beta minus alpha. So, if this angle is going to be your, which angle? Beta minus alpha. Beta minus alpha. Okay. See, this same diagram, this came in 2013 gate mechanical. Okay, now we have two more forces. One is shear force, next force normal to shear force. Okay, so let us say if you are okay with this, I am going to draw this now. This is my shear force Fs, and this is the force normal to shear force. Okay, this is my Fs, and this is the force normal to shear force Fsn. What is the angle between the shear plane velocity and the cutting? What angle we call it? Sir, we call it shear angle phi. Shear angle phi. If you remember your drawings properly, this shear plane angle, this only your chip. This is nothing but your chip. This is your chip. So this is your merchant circle. First draw frictional force normal to the frictional force, and the angle between them is beta. This is the back right angle alpha, hence this is a right angle triangle. 180 minus 90 minus beta is your 90 minus beta. Then your cutting force and the thrust force. Cutting force and the nomenclature I'll write. Okay, here I'll write. So cutting force and the thrust force. This total angle is 90 degree. Alpha 90 minus beta. So this will be your 90 minus this. So you got beta minus alpha. And the shear force and the cutting force, the angle between them we call it as shear angle, that is your phi. Okay, now we'll write the formula. Pause the video. This only known as your what? Merchant circle. Merchant's circle. ठीक है? Now pause the video, note it down. I'm gonna erase it. Okay? Next, write the forces. Okay, you should not get confused. F is the frictional force. S is the force normal to F. ठीक है? Then Fs is the shear force. And Fsn is the force normal to your shear force. Okay. Ft is nothing but your thrust force. Or also it is the summation of all the horizontal forces. Okay. If in exam they are giving you thrust force or summation of horizontal forces, go for it. Okay. Fc is your cutting force. That is normally your summation of all the vertical forces. That is your Fc. See this the diagonal of this merchant circle, we call it resultant force. We call it as what? Resultant force. R is the which force? Resultant force. That is square root of Fc square plus Ft square, or also known as diagonal of merchant circle. The diagonal of the merchant circle is the resultant force, which is nothing but square root of Fc square plus Ft square. Put it now. Which formula? Your Pythagoras theorem. You will get it. Okay, understood? Now come on, note it down. We are gonna write the formula now. Okay, formula is very, very, very important. You will put the formula, get the answer type of questions from here. Write the formula in a simple way. Okay, so let me take this triangle first. Which triangle, sir? The friction triangle. Very good. Okay, this is my F, this is my N, 90 degree. This angle is beta and this angle is how much? 90 minus beta. 90 minus beta. So I am writing formula 1. See this. Here F. Write the sine law. Every time go for the sine law. So F by sine beta is equal to N by what is this? Sir, sine 90 minus beta. What is sine 90 minus theta? Sir, cos theta. Sine 90 minus theta is your cos theta. Is equal to N by cos beta. This is your formula number 1. Now we'll go for the second formula. Now let us go for this triangle. Which triangle? Sir, cutting force and the thrust force. Very, 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 very important. Okay, very, very, very important. So this one we are doing. Correct? This is my cutting force Fc. This is my thrust force Ft. Very good. Now what is this angle? Sir, this angle is beta minus alpha. You have already written. This angle is beta minus alpha. This angle is 90 degree. Correct. So what will be this angle? Come on. What will be this angle? Who will tell me? Sir, simple. The summation of three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So if you are writing 180 degree, this is 180 degree minus 90 plus this angle. So 180 minus these two angles is the angle. Correct. So 180 minus 90 minus beta plus alpha. So what I got? Sir, 90 minus beta minus alpha. So what is this angle? Come on, very, very, very good. So what is this angle become? Sir, this angle is 90 minus beta minus alpha. 90 minus beta minus alpha. Same. Which formula will put? Sir, sine law. Very good. So Ft by sine beta minus alpha is equal to what is there? Fc. Fc by sine 90 minus beta minus alpha. Sine 90 minus theta, cos theta. So that is cos beta minus alpha. That is cos beta minus alpha. That is your formula number 2. Very, very good. Very, very good. Now we'll go for the formula number 3. Which formula now, sir? Sir, Fs, ye wala triangle. Again, which triangle? Now, shear force wala triangle. See the shear force wala triangle, how it is? Sir, this is also 90 degree. This is also 90 degree. This angle is my 90 degree. This is my Fs. And this is your Fsn. What is this angle? Phi plus beta minus alpha. This is phi plus beta minus alpha. This is 90 degree. So from like this only we will solve. what angle will be this? Sir, this angle is going to be 90 minus phi plus beta minus alpha. Again, which formula will go? Same formula, sir, sine law. So, Fsn by sine phi plus beta minus alpha is equal to shear force by sine 90 minus theta, cos theta, cos phi plus beta minus alpha, cos phi plus beta minus alpha. Okay, I hope you understood this. I am going to erase this next time. So please pause the video and note it down. It's a humble request. So now we'll be writing we wrote this formula, combine we'll do it. Okay. So we knew that the merchant circle resultant is R, that is your diagonal of the merchant circle, and everything what we derive with respect to the diagonal only. Understood now? So that's why we can write the R is the resultant or diagonal of the merchant circle is equal to, I can write now this, F by sine beta is equal to N by cos beta is equal to Ft by sine beta minus alpha is equal to Fc by cos beta minus alpha is equal to Fs by cos phi plus beta minus alpha is equal to Fsn by sine phi plus beta minus alpha. So this is my total formula from where GATE asks every time minimum 2 months. Okay, so this is the total formula. Remember, GATE will ask you the shear force also sometimes. Sometimes they are going to ask you the shear force. So, and they would have given cutting force or they would have given thrust force. So, I would like you to write again this formula. This is third. Let us make it fourth big formula. Now, we'll write the fifth big formula like this. Fc by cos beta minus alpha is equal to Fs by cos phi plus beta minus alpha. I am telling you, GATE ask these questions again and again. Okay, remember, if you remember from the last, I have told you. Okay, so sometimes in exam they'll ask Fs. Okay, they'll ask the Fs. So you can take it from Fc by cos beta minus alpha equal to Fs into cos phi plus beta minus alpha. See, they can extend this Fs concept little bit by asking you shear stress. What is your shear stress? Tau is equal to Fs by As. Fs already you found from this. How are you going to find shear area? A is equal to your A naught by sin phi. A naught by sin phi. What is your A naught? A naught is the cross sectional area of the uncut chip thickness. That's why your A naught is nothing but T1 into B. T1 into B. Sometimes they can also ask you what is the shearing length. What is the shearing length? LS. Simply you write T1 by sin phi is your shearing length. Okay, understood? Got it? Pause the video, note it down. I'm gonna erase it. Okay, so this was your fifth formula. Now sixth is they'll ask you. Okay, sixth is we are gonna little extend the formula first, and we'll see how does that go. Okay? Say I'm just erasing this fifth one. I need the fourth one to derive further. Okay, so we have Ft by sin beta minus alpha equal to Fc by cos beta minus alpha. Okay. Now let me take that point. That is Ft by sin beta minus alpha is equal to Fc by cos beta minus alpha. This implies what is your Ft by Fc then? Sir, sin beta minus alpha by cos beta minus alpha. Very good. What is sin theta by cos theta? Tan theta. I am taking it here. So tan beta minus alpha equal to Ft by Fc. This implies beta minus alpha equal to tan inverse Ft by Fc. This implies beta is equal to alpha plus tan inverse Ft by Fc. This is your formula number 6. This is your formula number 6. From here, if they are asking you what is coefficient of friction, mu, you can write mu equal to tan beta. Mu equal to tan beta. Remember now here the tip and trick come. This formula is valid as long as beta is less than equal to 45 degree. Beta is less than equal to 45 degree. If your beta is greater than 45 degree, we do not use this formula. Then which formula we use, sir? Remember, mu equal to ln 1 by r by pi by 2 minus alpha. This formula we use. Ln 1 by r by pi by 2 minus alpha. Remember here, students do lot of mistake. Hence, please, this alpha is not degree. This alpha is in terms of radian. So you have to convert the backward angle into radian, because pi by 2 is radian. Alpha is in degree. If you put the formula, you will get the wrong answer. So mu equal to ln 1 by r by pi by 2 minus alpha. This is your formula number 6. Now your formula number 7, where they ask what is the work done. They may ask what is the work done, or what is the energy required, okay, or they'll ask you the power loss, or what is the power required. In such case, the formula is Fc into Vc. You know the power formula is force into velocity. Okay, here Fc into Vc, the cutting force into cutting velocity. Sometimes they also ask you friction work or frictional power. Frictional power they ask you. In such case, right, what is this? Is the force due to friction into which velocity, sir? Chip velocity, chip flow velocity, flow velocity, flow velocity. Pause the video, note it down. These are the formula, very important for your analysis of orthogonal machining. Analysis of orthogonal machining. We have come to the last segment of this lecture today. So now these are some of the formula. One is 2 phi plus beta minus alpha equal to 90 degree. This is also known as merchant shear angle relation or optimum shear angle relation for minimum work done or energy. Use this formula unless and otherwise mentioned. If they have not mentioned any other thing, for example, they have not mentioned Lear-Schaffer equation which says phi plus beta minus alpha equal to 45 degree. See, SSC, RRB or GATE, sometimes they ask you direct question what is Lear-Schaffer equation. Instead of 45 degree, they may give you pi by 4. They may give you pi by 4. Okay, in terms of radian they may give. So, or Stabler equation phi plus beta minus alpha by 2 equal to 45 degree. Suppose they have not mentioned this, unless and otherwise mentioned, you are going to use 2 phi plus beta minus alpha equal to 90 degree to calculate your, sometimes they will ask you calculate the beta, calculate alpha or calculate phi. Okay? Now, merchant shear angle relation or optimum shear angle relation for minimum work done or minimum energy. Okay? Cm is also known as merchant's constant or machining constant. Sometimes we can write Cm equal to 2 phi plus beta minus alpha. We can write. Okay. So with this, your orthogonal machinings, numerical formulae we have done it. You try solving the numerical. If you are not finding, you are not able to solve any numerical or you find difficult, please, write in the comment section so that I will solve some numericals. Okay, based on this formulae only. Okay. So I hope you all the best, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do subscribe. Thank you.